First off, it's really been a while since you guys have put out an album. What have you been doing in this interim period?
Swimming, surfing, bit of tennis.
And when you're not, obviously, during this time, and an awful lot of music coming out of Australia, and I imagine you can correct me if I'm wrong, I imagine you've been putting an awful lot of time at home, since when you're on the road, you're out there so long.
We never really stop, even if we're not on the road. We're always doing something, writing songs and going in studios, putting tracks down.
And Brian, did you move to Australia when you joined the band?
No, I didn't.
Oh, they wouldn't let him in.
I tried real hard.
Because the question I was going to
They
ask...
only let convicts in.
The question I was going to ask is, because the Australian music scene, as far as we're seeing it in America, is so strong right now. Yeah. And during this interim period, I was wondering if you get out to see other bands as they're coming up.
You get to see maybe little people, but it's mainly when you're on the road you might bump into somebody here or there. You know?
Yeah. But back home?
Yeah, somebody might have spilled a drink on somewhere and wanted to get you back, you know.
The new album was called Flick of the Switch. And who produced it this time around?
We did. Can't you tell?
Now, after years of having a producer to kind of work with all this time, especially Mutt Lange, I think you worked on the last 3 albums prior to this one, right? Did you find it difficult to self-discipline yourselves going into the studio?
He's got none.
It was, I think it was a little bit harder, but I mean, I think once we adjusted, you know, because like, see if I was doing some vocals, Malcolm and Angus would be there trying different things, you know, and at the end, I think the band just got what they wanted, was a straight rock and roll album, which is exactly what they went into this to do. But just a little adjustment, really, wasn't it? It's just like an extra pair of ears that aren't there, or another voice.
We done it in the Bahamas, so we needed more oil.